Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. What do I always say about those splashy whales getting aquatic AF? You know what I say, right? They behave differently than the typical lemming retail speculator. Look at the headline. From the Crypto Basic, whales scoop over 50 million XRP in 24 hours. Is a massive pump imminent? And hey, say fair enough question. But they are behaving in a particular way at a time when some people are still actually pretty scared, just market-wide, not even just in the XRP community. And you know what else is happening? And it's in a separate article, but I'm going to highlight it. What else is happening is that people are displaying behaviors that you'd expect when, well, frankly, there's a lot of optimism, so at least certainly in a segment of the market. And what am I referencing? The amount of XRP on exchanges. It is decreasing. And that's a good thing. If you don't know why, don't worry, I will explain it. And then there's also this headline from the Crypto Basic. A Grayscale mentions XRP amongst weekly best performing assets. Right. Because it is. I mean, XRP, if you look over the last couple months, it has been outperforming almost 100% of the market. At least if you look at the, like say the top 100 coins or so. Yeah. But that wasn't supposed to happen. XRP is supposed to keep trending towards zero against Bitcoin. That's what I hear from the people with XRP derangement syndrome. How come that's not happening? Well, if you look at historic precedent, you shouldn't be surprised. I'm sure you listening probably are not surprised. You'll love to see it. We need to be a little bit more patient, but things are looking pretty solid here, I'd say. But before going further, I do want to be clear. I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. And so, yes, indeed, it does seem that those splashy whales get an aquatic AF. They are indeed stockpiling XRP before the inevitable surge that they must believe is coming. Take a look at this post first to start things. This is from chart analyst Crypto Insight UK. And he's got several coins tracked here. XRP, Bitcoin, Solana, and ETH. And he wrote the following just this morning. XRP clearly leading other large caps throughout August. Looks like it wants to start turning up again. And so you can see, there's very clear correlation. If you have a set of eyeballs, or even just one eye, maybe you got one good eye, you can see very clear correlation. But what's exciting is that XRP has been leading here, substantially above Bitcoin, Solana, and ETH. And so, as I always say, I mean, it's always impossible and never going to happen until you wake up one day and then it is. And frankly, the last couple months, XRP has absolutely been consistently outperforming the market and at times leading the market, which is incredibly rare. Having been here now for almost 7 years, I can tell you, yes, I mean, I've seen it in years past, super rare. And to get it multiple times in short order recently, I've never seen that before, frankly. I mean, it's probably been like, what, 3 or 4 times at least that I can think of off the top of my head, where in the last couple months, XRP has moved and then Bitcoin followed. You don't normally see that. It's not that it's completely unprecedented, but my God, multiple times in a short period, XRP is showing serious strength. And it's been consolidating so long, and it's got the legal clarity. We are in a bull run, so it shouldn't be that surprising. And I know not enough people are sufficiently excited, at least in my estimation, because it's still around 60 cents, but my God. Like, the market always finds a bottom, as I frequently say. So, you know, when in April, we were hoping that XRP priced against Bitcoin, that was the low we were hoping. It wasn't. We got another low in June. Okay. And in theory, yeah, you could get another one. But XRP's been showing so much strength the last couple months, I kind of doubt it at this point, to be honest with you. The market always finds a bottom, and it does reverse. And then people are like, oh, yeah, that does make sense. Well, duh. What do you think? XRP just hangs out here going sideways forever, and it doesn't move in correlation with the rest of the market because raisins? None of that makes sense. And so the whales, they very clearly understand this. And the whales absolutely do tend to, almost 100% of the time, behave differently than the typical lemming retail speculators that follow one another off a cliff in times of scare. And so, headline, like I said at the outset of the video, whales scoop over 50 million XRP in 24 hours. Is a massive pump imminent? In the past 24 hours, XRP whales have significantly increased their XRP holdings, scooping up over 50 million XRP, worth approximately $29.5 million. Ali Martinez, a well-known technical and on-chain analyst, highlighted this development in a post on X today, citing data from intelligence platform sentiment. This sudden spike in XRP whale accumulation could indicate bullish sentiment among large investors, potentially signaling a short-term positive price movement. At the time of reporting, XRP is a little over 59 cents, blah, blah, blah. Data from Sentiment reveals an increase in significant whale transactions. So check this out. I say particularly those exceeding $1 million and $100,000. The chart shows a noticeable uptick in both the number of large transactions and the total XRP holding of whales. These are whales holding between 1 million and 10 million XRP coins. And so look, I understand that almost 0% of humans will ever have that much XRP, but look at the behavior. Look at who's doing this. The people that have money, they really do behave differently. They really do. And it shouldn't be that surprising. I mean, frankly, if you've got that kind of wealth, it's probably because you're not the type that's going to behave like the typical lemming retail speculator. So look at what they're doing. They've been buying, and they're just sitting on it. Piece continues. Whale accumulation of assets like XRP is often seen as a bullish indicator, reflecting confidence in the asset's potential. Large holders typically increase their positions when they anticipate future gains from positive market sentiment or upcoming announcements that could increase prices. The accompanying chart clearly depicts how XRP's price movements have mirrored increased whale activity over the last 8 weeks. XRP's value has typically fluctuated, rising and falling, in tandem with the level of whale transactions. This trend was especially noticeable earlier this month. On August 7th, the same tier of investors who amassed 50 million XRP today expanded their holdings significantly, accumulating over 662 million tokens to hold a total of 7.06 billion XRP. Remarkably, check this out, this was an all-time high holding record for XRP whales. All-time high, just happened. These are the types of things that you should expect and want to see before things get completely cry-cry. It's exactly what you want to see. Everything coming together so perfectly. And by the way, if you want to see the chart full screen from chart analyst Ali Martinez, you can just pause right here. Just want to give you the big picture of it. But that's not the only reason. That's not the only sign. There are tons of them, and I'll happily continue to report on them. We're also seeing XRP get shoveled off of exchanges, which is a good thing. Check this out. There's this article from the Crypto Basic. It reads as follows. XRP holders have shown a growing tendency towards long-term investments since the resolution of the Ripple v. SEC case. That's backwards. It's actually technically SEC v. Ripple case. But anyway, I'm splitting hairs here. It's all right. So earlier this August, the newfound regulatory clarity appears to have bolstered investor confidence in XRP's future prospects. And so I'd push back against that narrative. I say, and it's provably true, the last couple months XRP has been rising. It's just continued even after this. I don't think that that's a major factor. I think the fact that XRP only went up 15 to 20% briefly after the case concluded is evidence that most people understand it doesn't matter. XRP got legal clarity over a year ago. I do think that the typical investor actually understands that. So I certainly don't buy this narrative that this, the fact that this has ended, I mean, there could be appeals, but this case has ended. I don't think that investors care that much. They were already behaving in bullish manner. So you guys tell me what you think, but that's my opinion. Anyway, piece continues. The exchange reserves metric tracks the number of XRP coins held across recognized cryptocurrency exchange. A decrease in exchange reserves generally indicates that investors are moving assets off exchanges into private wallets, reflecting confidence in its long-term price prospects. And folks, that's the key. So again, we've got whales purchasing a metric F-word ton of XRP. At the same time, that massive quantities of XRP are going into cold storage because, again, the reason people do this is because they have confidence that what is most probable is the price of XRP will go up. And so they don't have an intention of selling XRP any soon, so they take it off exchanges. That's exactly why people behave like this. And that's not unique to XRP. That's just what investors do, right? Anyway, piece continues. The CryptoQuant chart reveals that XRP exchange deposits stood at 3.12 billion coins at the beginning of August 2024. By August 27th, this figure had dropped sharply to 2.97 billion XRP, signifying a withdrawal of over 150 million XRP from trading platforms during this period. This trend is noteworthy for two key reasons. First, it marks the lowest exchange reserve levels in over 40 days, dating back to July 12th, 2024. And more critically, at current prices, this withdrawal represents a reduction of approximately $88 million in XRP's short-term market supply. This significant drop in exchange-held XRP suggests that the asset is primed for a breakout, particularly if an anticipated Fed rate cut in September sparks a surge in demand. Yep, I agree with that. Now, I'm not saying the Fed rate cut is good or bad. I've said my piece on that so many times recently, I don't want to repeat it here. But the market certainly views that as a positive. And so look at everything that's happening with XRP. Look at what's happening on a macro level. Just, stock market, broadly what's happening in crypto. Just look at it all. How can you not be optimistic for the future? That does not make sense to me. Then we have this one from the Crypto Basic. Grayscale mentions XRP amongst weekly best performing assets. And I don't really need to read through this article. I just wanted to point out Grayscale highlighted a list of top performing cryptocurrencies. XRP number 5 on this list for the week. But again, that's against the backdrop of, over the last couple months, XRP being damn close to number 1. In fact, I saw it over a specific period, I think from the beginning part of July, maybe going several weeks out. I'm pulling from memory, I could be a little off, but I remember XRP was number 2 out of the top 125 cryptocurrencies. I highlighted the data on my channel at the time. And so the fact that it's here at number 5, I'm not surprised. Are you it's like, if you think that XRP makes sense, you are not the only one. That's a key takeaway. The rest of the world agrees with you, despite what the toxic Bitcoin maximalists would say, and despite what the people with XRP derangement syndrome say. Screw them. Just making up nonsense. The rest of the world agrees. That's the reason that XRP has, for its entire existence, always been in the top 10 coins by market cap. Doesn't that matter? That's the world collectively saying, and I say the world, it's the world of people investing in crypto. They're screaming at you collectively, yeah, XRP makes sense. So do you think, with that being like a matter-of-fact statement, do you think that XRP would maybe at some unknown point in the future hit a new all-time high? My guess is yes. Nobody knows what's going to happen in terms of price action. I sure as hell don't. But I am optimistic, and I have very strong conviction number eventually go up. Yeah. New all-time high, price discovery, face melt action. Yes. And that has been my bet ever since XRP hit a new all-time high in early 2018. It's going to happen. I firmly have believed that since, or else I wouldn't own XRP. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything, because if anything I say are right, that would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!